the letter. And he says, 1 minute again, Jomo. Achieng Oneko has been my right-hand man, and I could have lost all the world but Achieng. But for the sake of cow and our freedom, I have persuaded, I am persuading, and will insist that Achieng must remain with cow executives. No business will ever prosper, no schools, no other freedom-loving African enterprises, unless and until they have strong political backings. May the Almighty and the Holy Ghost of our forefathers initiate you the more to be the first witness and champion of our long-awaited freedom. I know I shall be there with you.
I decided that Jaramogi should speak to you. Manake vile mnavyoona, Kenyatta alisema ati wazee kumi na mbili watoke Kikuyuni waje pande hii, na Wajaluo vile vile 12 waende pande hili. And this is 1952. And today we are having a delegation coming from Central. History repeating itself. And that was the friendship. Me and Uhuru were small children at that time when Kenyatta came to our house in 1952. But when he was then now detained, Jaramogi rallied the people around here, because those days if you mentioned Kenyatta's name, you'd be arrested and imprisoned. But Jaramogi around here, and each evening people would meet in our house. Jaramogi will be explaining to them what injustice the Wazungus were doing to the Kikuyus. Because you see, the land was never touched. So the Luo therefore had no reason to fight for their land. The Luo has no reason to fight for their land. The reason why the struggle for land was only in central Kenya is because that is where the White Highlands was, and part of the Rift Valley. That's where it was. But then, when Jaramogi was then elected to go to Legico with 8 other members, they went first and called for canvass for more representation. And they added 6 more members, they became 14. That's when Jaramogi made another statement. In that book, it's called Bombshell in the House. When Jaramogi said, in the heart of hearts of the African people, Jomo Kenyatta and all those who were arrested with him were and are the true leaders of our country. And their continued detention by the colonial government offends the consciousness of our people. Jeremiah Nyaga, who was in the house that time, would tell us he should have had a pin drop in the house when Jaramogi mentioned those words. He went on to say that just like the case with Archbishop Macarius of Cyprus, when he was detained, the colonial government used to issue a daily bulletin to his people explaining his conditions in detention in the Seychelles. The same thing should happen with Jomo Kenyatta and his people. Jaramogi says you could hear noise, Mao, 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 in the house at that time. But before that, Jeremiah Nyaga said he could have had a pin drop. The following day, he was sent out of the house. And then, now all the elected members who were there with him, except Basilio Muliro, who supported him, all the other members, because of fear, opposed him. Julius Gikonyo Kiano said that those people were leaders at that time, but they were never elected by anybody. We are now the elected leaders, and therefore we are now the leaders of our people. Jaramogi challenged him to a public rally in Fort Hall, that time, Muranga, and he was not able to accept the challenge. Tom Mboya said that, Mr. Speaker, it is unfortunate In the course of this debate, some very irresponsible remarks have been made which have nothing to do with the intention of this motion. It's to discuss about the detention conditions of our people in Hola, in Manyani, and the Hola and the Lari massacre. Then Jaramogi came to Kisumu, led a rally, and asked the people of Kisumu if they supported what they had said. And they came out and said they support Jaramogi. Then Albans got the African National Congress in Nairobi. He issued a statement saying they support the statement of Jaramogi. Then some trade unionists in Eldoret said they support Jaramogi. Mombasa Dog Workers Union said they support Jaramogi. Then the people of Fort Hall, Murang'a, spoke and said they support Jaramogi. Then now the Crusader Hunt started. Then these people now changed when they saw that there's a groundswell for the support of this idea. Then they now started saying, Uhuru na Kenyatta, Uhuru na Kenyatta. Then Jaramogi said, meaning that we get Uhuru, then we release Kenyatta. Uhuru na Kenyatta. But Jaramogi said, no, it's not Uhuru na Kenyatta, it is Kenyatta na Uhuru. Meaning you release Kenyatta first, to come and lead us into independence, not the other way around. That is how it was. And why am I saying this? I'm just saying this to underscore the fact that this relationship has a long historical roots, and that through this you can unite the whole Kenya. We have been through this process with my brother Uhuru Kenyatta, and we said, look, and that through this you can unite the whole Kenya. We have been through this process with my brother Uhuru Kenyatta, and we said, look,